Okay. Okay. I think I got everything down, hopefully. Not too sure. Anyway, the tea is super hot. It was a batch like done 10 minutes ago. It's still super hot. I already have sugar in it, so I don't have to worry about it. As soon as the teacup is done with all the tea that there is, I'm not probably gonna end the stream. I'm probably gonna play probably something while also like being in the like talking in general, because I was like, I still want to do something if I ran out of tea, and I don't want to boil another cup because that will be enough tea for the evening, basically. Do I drink tea with my pinky up? It depends actually. Sometimes it's automatic because I've seen it in a lot of shows and stuff that it's like an automatic response. Oh wait, wrong chatting screen. But no, not necessarily sometimes. Anyway, hello Janika, welcome. Yeah, of course, take your time. Enjoy the VOD as well if you want. I'm probably gonna be rambling about stuff. Hello Izzy, welcome. You finally got your Gum Plus stuff, let's go! And any other extra model kit parts, let's go! Welcome, let's see if we can the way here. And hello Sirichin, welcome. And hello Teddy Belcher, welcome. Does your head spin? No, I do not. No, I do not. I'll be here just lurking. Thank you. Gracias. But yes, what was it called? I have hand cam up. I made sure everything was set up. The only reason why I was almost late was due to the fact that it was the water boiling, basically, to get the tea kettle started. Basically. All the metal robots, Destiny Spec 2 stuff. Yes! Everything the way show. But anyway, hello Tom, welcome. No, it's Tom. Yeah, it is. Okay. I almost read it backwards, I think. Anyway, where am I? I'll go over here. Yes, I present to you very hot tea in this trying times, basically. I haven't been... What was it called? I haven't been streaming much for the sole reason that I had other IRL stuff, and I'm gonna put on the nice light so I can see a little bit better. Yeah, people could see in 4K. Alright, let's go. Yeah! Basically, no, I'm not cosplaying my character. I wish I would, but I don't think I'll be able to because it's a bit too much. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is I have over here is the tea kettle. Well, not the tea kettle, but actually the teacup, as I usually have it. It's mostly used for coffee, but I'm using it for tea right now because it holds it and it looks very pretty to do so. And I feel like if I bring out the porcelain teapot, it's probably gonna break. So that's why. That's the only reason why. Today I brought in the same plate for the teacup, and the teacup is a little bit different. Keep forgetting the camera over here. The hand cam is this way. But yeah, this was a very cheap cup. I'm not gonna lie. I got I got it long ago, basically. Except for the thingy-mabobber. I'm still looking for I have the name of the artist that makes the tea, the flowery like leaves and the tea stuff. It's a bit expensive, and apparently it's a one-time collection. And I'm like, oh man, I really wanted the guy to do more, basically. I think it's the guy. But yeah, and then of course, like, this looks like a fucking hazard because I have the fucking keyboard right here, but you know what? That's okay. I've done worse. I've put the keyboard over on this side, and so my body was twisted over here. To an extent, basically. I should probably get some tea at the moment because I am getting, what was it called? I'm getting a bit parched. But yes, if you guys wanted to know, I have this tea in particular, and I'm gonna clean this place up as soon as I finish because I do that a bunch. Butterfly, spoon bunui, yes. But the thing that I was saying is I already put sugar in it just in case. if I ever wanted to refill, but I was like, it's too late to do refills. And I just fucking realized, do we have any sounds? No, we do not. I'm like, we're so close to something, and I'm like, wait a minute. Anyway, can we acknowledge Vinz's outfit? It's just a corset, a small shirt, some detachable sleeves that are ripped, that are purposefully ripped. I can't really show that much. But there's like detachable sleeve shirts. I'm trying my best for Camera-kun to either not die or not like dox me. So it's from a distance, basically. But yeah, I'm wearing a corset because it's just nice. It's just nice. Don't spill the tea. Ali, secretary, no. Purposefully of what? It wasn't my intention. I filled it up right here to this brim, and some of the water spilled over, and it didn't spill on the what was it called? On the plate. It should have, but then it spilled on my mat. Which, I mean, the fucking model kit mat is a lifesaver for like these streams, basically. If it's you, well, thank you, gracias. And I still hold a pendant, basically a black pendant. Very, very symbolic, so we're just keeping that on for reasons at the moment. I don't wear a ton of jewelry because of the place that I work at, technically. Most of like, it's either tight or loose end. It's going to be like, stuck between some things, and it gets really annoying. I've learned my lesson. Anyway. Thank goodness I made sure I had enough, sugar in it. Definitely to taste it out. Welcome. I saw the invitation. I was going to say Saturday is the 28th, not the 27th. Yeah. But I'll be there Saturday. I was like, Friday, I have D&D night on Friday. But no, I looked at the day. Actualmente. Miré en el día y, o sea, la invitación, cuando dijo con un mapache que dijo, mamá huevo, no te olvidas. Y yo dije, espera, sábado es el 28, no el 27. El 27 es viernes y viernes tengo noche de D&D. Pero sabía que era... espera. ¡Oh, no! ¡Lo confundí con otra persona! Oh no, I mistook that. Automáticamente, pero pensaba que tenían algo. Oh, yo. Sabe, mi memoria es terrible, automáticamente. Perdón, casi pensaba que tenían un evento el sábado. Siempre se toma yo. Lo olvidé con otra persona porque casi todo cuando yo digo, ok, ya no voy a hacer muchos streams a este momento porque estoy trabajando súper duro. Y después, desde nada, todos dijeron, oye, ¿quieres hacer collab? Y yo dije, sí, puta. Oh no. Actualmente, yeah, I keep forgetting because I've been so like busy IRL trying to get things together, basically things that are basically like IRL stuff, and out of nowhere a lot of people go like, hey, do you want to collab? And I'm like, I need to check the times, I need to check the dates, and I'm like, okay, I can make some of them, and I'm like, god dang it. I was like, wait, oh no. Basically, I'm 100%. My goodness, I'm mixing up everyone's asking time. So 100% ba siya? We can collab again if you have a little more free time. I will happily do a collab on your channel if you want on Tuesdays or Thursdays, because those are the days that I am automatically resting, so to speak. I could definitely do it in one of those days. I will see if I have any more extra days just in case, because I'm just balancing stuff out too. Yeah. Altamente 100% ba siya? Bro, man, becoming famous. No. It's just that a lot of people have time to just say, hey, do you want to hang out? And I'm like, yeah, I would like to. I'm very bad at reaching out first. After a while, like I have an idea, and then I forget the idea. However, the one time that I do want to heavily reach out would probably be my birthday. Just because I think it's a nice, I think it's just a nice day. Yeah. Autóvete, sí, visito, vaya. Que yo pienso que el único día que pienso que quiero hacer más cosas con más personas más o menos es como mi cumple, solo por la razón porque es relajante, es divertido y encima de todo eso podría, ¿cómo se dice? Podría tener tiempo para todo, sí. Sí, vaya, automáticamente vaya. Y encima de todo eso, al lado de haciendo, ¿cómo se dice? Haciendo cosas, así de collabs y streams y todo eso, que estoy tomando todos los mini clips así mismo de personas que hicieron clips durante mis streams y estoy haciendo los propios shorts otra vez, pero es en la forma de teléfono. A mí no me gusta, automáticamente no me gusta, pero necesito hacer algo en el momento, ¿verdad? Hello, Mysticus. Bueno, como come. Basically, on top of all of that, I was going to say that behind the scenes I've been more inspired to do so, but I've been looking through like the YouTube's automatic like clips thingy, where some people already clip stuff that is ready, and the thing is, most of the clip things are going to be in shorts for like the shorts and clips channel, and I am practically doing that out of like the clips that were already clipped basically, but like just editing them, small things basically, since I have an editing folder already ready, like, you know, like it will say like whoop, put that in there. That would be like memes to insert, or small videos, or sound effects. Ah, fuck. Not this. Wait a minute, where is it? What was 2? Okay, there we go. Anyway, basically doing shorts. I don't like the shorts format for phones, but I know it does a lot more than regular 16:9. 16:9 would have to be a whole combination of all of the videos combined, like clash together, and then make it into like compilations, like a long video format. 100% by yo. Which I thought about it, and I'm like, I could re-edit it all over again and do it in the style that I usually do it, because I like big screens. I don't like the small format. I hate it. But that's how stuff is happening for like winning, basically. Not just like playing by the rules or given, but it's just by winning. And I'm like, God dang it. I just realized it's a bit of a spicy. Automente. Me olvidé que esto es como un poquito picante porque tiene canela, estrella anís, si sabes las estrellitas, automente, y un poquito de ¿cómo se dice? De otro tipo de especia, automente. I keep forgetting the tea that I'm drinking today is the little cloves, cinnamon, and star anise, basically. And it's all very like, it packs a punch, but it's a very relaxing like tea. Even though it packs a punch if I go down the wrong pipe with cinnamon. Thank you for yeah. I only show like a little bit of the outfit, for the reason of this angle towards the tea, basically. Yeah. This angling towards the tea. Altamente servicito baixo. Weather is going to get bad. I'm at around 4 hours or so. I would be careful, definitely. I would say save your battery, just in case if anything else happens within the weather. Definitely, definitely. 100% vai ser. Compilations are fire. You're not gonna lie. Well, yeah, like, basically, what I'm thinking of is I'm making all the shorts, then I'm tossing the short stuff in the trash, doing the same exact thing over again, but making it widescreen, regular widescreen. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not too sure about it, basically. I have a second phone just for that. You came prepared. And a backup battery too. I got the Zeus silhouette is big. Which one was this again? Here's some stuff from P Bandai. Tall Goosey 3 and San Rock EW Custom. Waiting patiently for Endless Waltz kits. Ooh. I think the next Gundam anime, hopefully, to watch with me and the dragon would probably be what was it called again? Gundam Wing. Yeah. Just because I just want to see how the dub did it, because the dub, there's so many memeable moments in the dub, basically. Yeah, I'm not fond with the shorts for any one. The reason the only thing that I like is I like TikTok getting banned, basically. That's the only thing that I like about the platform is getting banned here in like not so United States. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have to use that platform. Technically, I don't if it's banned. Yay! And then I have to recycle all my other posts and put them on the other platforms just to get some form of traction. I'm like, oh goddamn, it's starting to 0 or something. Sadly, no. That's okay. Well, now you have a list for what you want to save up for next time. An extra battery. I should probably do that for myself as well. I need another portable battery. Because my first portable battery, I don't remember where I left it. That's the thing. And, it might sound weird, but my first portable battery looked like, it was kind of like this size of the spoon. Almost as like but it's like, it was like a tiny brick that looked like this size of a spoon. But for some people, at a distance, it might look like a teaser, I think. I don't remember where I left it since the move, basically. So it's almost going to be about 2 or 3 years since the move from the old house and all that stuff to this, basically. So I'm like, I don't know where I went. I think back then it was like $5 or $10 dues. The dub for Wing was pretty solid for the most part, although some lines aren't as faithful for the translation, especially the specific scenes in Endless Waltz. They at least got the message across, though. Yeah. What was it? Out of context? One of the out of context ones was like, do it to me or something like that. But out of context, you hear from a distance and you're like, damn, someone is fucking thirsty. Oh my god, I can't remember what scene it was, but we watched it like out of context and we're like, eventually we'll get to Wing, basically. I have a trimmer and a battery that look almost the same. Going to work. I left my phone charging to the trimmer. I feel that! No! Altamente! They're both small, white, and the same size. Like the port. I feel pain. I need to buy an extra port as well because I'm using my phone port. Like, you know the what do I have? Nah, I don't have anything at the moment. But you know the port where you put in like the USB and then you have like the port to put it to like put it in the outlet? Like that. And I'm like, I need a second one. Yeah, altamente. Same shape. Yeah, altamente huma. Altamente. Wait. Anyway. But that's also one of them. Wait. Don't worry, I have water to the side. Por si en caso tengo agua al lado. If we get too thirsty, we have water as an extra side. What was it? Be careful with that hand on the cup. Your keyboard is right there. Oh, yeah, the spilling, right? You were talking about the spilling. Yeah, I am very used to it, in a sense. This isn't my only keyboard. I have a second keyboard right here. I have a third keyboard right there. I only have extra keyboards because I've been using laptops for so long that I only have like Wi-Fi. Like, you know, the little chip ones, and this is my first one that I have that has a cord on it. So I'm like, I really have nothing to lose because this came accompanied with my PC, basically. I didn't need it, but it came accompanied with my PC and the mouse too. So I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Yeah. Don't worry about me. I have 3 extra. What was it called? I have 3 extra keyboard stuff, and it'll be fine. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, it's just Wing itself. With that, with that Jitsumi part, it's just bad in Japanese. It's just as bad as in Japanese. Wing isn't well written. Oh, ow. Wing wasn't well written. Damn. Okay, but side note, aside from Wing, I need to tell you the process, or the progress that I've been making for Code Geass. The regular Code Geass, the OG Code Geass, the one that has Pizza Hut in every episode because it was sponsored by Pizza Hut all the way through. The, what was it, 24 or 26 episodes of Code Geass? Okay. I'ma say it. Shirley fucking sucks. We did not have enough time with Shirley for her to be an impact. Small spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen it. It's very old. It's about like the 2000s or so. I can't remember. All I know is that Shirley fucking sucks. Alright, this is just a small Pepe rant, but I have to say this with full heart. Okay. The thing is, you don't have enough time with Shirley to go like, yeah, she's, like, not just like the she loves Lelouch and it's all one-sided kind of thing. She doesn't, and it wasn't a will they, won't they, because they never had time for us to see Lelouch actually, like, bond or care about her in the sense of, like, a romance. Because he was so busy with being Zero. And, as much as I would say it, it sucks that she is the antithesis of the entire domino effect, to be honest, of Code Geass, even in the movies, because that's literally it. And the movies make her the movies make her less relevant, yes. Because she's mostly the turning point, only for Lelouch to see that that it's the meme of, man, it's the consequences of my own actions coming to bite me. Basically, the only scene basically where he had to think that he wasn't playing Fire Emblem, like on the DS, and he's playing Fire Emblem IRL, and he's like, oh wait, these are actual people that I have to take care of, basically. And actual casualties of innocence that I have to take care of around me. Anyway, I'm tying it all to Fire Emblem because reasons, and also I saw Sigurd emblem Sigurd for my new trailer thing, and I am mad that I don't know if I would have $10 dues for the Fay Pass because I saw Resplendent Dimitri for the next month's Fay Pass, and I'm like, you guys fucking rigged me all the time. Why you do this? Anyway, side note, Shirley fucking sucks. You don't have enough time with Shirley. I feel really bad. Shirley could have been replaced with the blondie one because it had more stakes, basically. I can't remember the blondie's name. Even though she's already... the blonde one is already engaged to someone else as a political chip. The fact that you would have all the screen time of Shirley's did go derail it to the blonde one who does have feelings for Lelouch and who has backstory, flashbacks, and also has like literal chemistry dialogue as friends, as betrothed childhood friends, to a degree where they have they almost have like reciprocated feelings for one another. That would have been more impactful in a sense than Shirley, sadly but true. If the blonde one said, why did my dad, why did my mom, basically, or like, why did my family member had to die in that particular scene, Lelouch would have taken a harder step back than when Shirley did it. But that's just me saying a lot on the note, basically. I just feel like Shirley was the poster child for all the Pizza Hut shenanigans, and I will never let that go. That's the only reason why she's there. I had to rant that out so fucking hard. Because I mean, yeah, she's a friend, but the thing is, you don't have any extra, like, showings, like, flashbacks, like, any extra, like, any moment that she's there, it feels drawn out, basically. It feels a bit too drawn out, where they could have added more show, not telling, in a sense, and I was so disappointed. Basically, I hate the fact that I was so disappointed because it could have been good. It could have been well written, not only as a character, but also as like the whole franchise series, basically, in a sense, and also because I'm not as frustrated with Lelouch. Because he's literally just Gundam Light El Yagami, where he found a power and he doesn't know how to use it. He's playing hide and seek, basically. He's stressed out and he's living double lives, while also kind of forgetting the people in his life that are already there versus the others, etc. And how he's trying his best to live, but also to get revenge, but also to try to make the world a better place. By any means necessary. Anyway, this rambling made me a bit too foamy in the mouth. Oh, Admin Lee, buena, welcome. That's supposed to be tea. Yeah, it's té de canela con estrella de anís. O como se dice, anís. Siempre siendo baixo. Sí. Altamente baixo. Baixo. Yeah. I was too busy ranting about Code Geass that my fucking tea got lukewarm. And you know what? That's okay. Quite a long statement, I agree. And the blonde one has bigger booba. Look. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the line. Boobs are boobs, okay? The thing is that she has to be a well-written character. And fucking Shirley was not a well-written character, despite her boobs! Altamente siempre siento baixo. Base gas. Buenas. We were watching it, and basically Rev said, hey, are you watching Code Geass for me? God, it's not peak. And I'm just like, I'm watching it for the first time, and I'm like, I'm almost having the blood pressure, like the high blood pressure that you're having with playing Yakuza. Or no, not even Yakuza, with playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. With you going like Kiryu going moping around and going like all my best friends are fucking dead, and saying that in front of all of his other friends who are fucking alive, basically. Automaticamente sempre sinto paixão. No. He says that he feels like it wasn't as peak as he remembered. Basically, the OG Code Geass, basically. Because we're like, damn, like, all of this is great, but the other characters, like, specifically points at fucking Shirley, and then we point at the other, I can't remember the guy character, the one that has almost an afro, but we'll get to him later. But points there, and I'm like, pointing, angry. I'm like, writers, you could have written well. Basically, in a sense, but that's just me watching it for the first time. I'm like, I'm kind of frustrated at this. Anyway, I'm a slave of boobs, not their carrier. No, not like that, Kaze. Boobs are boobs, but if you have an awful written character, your boobs will not carry you. Sadly. If your character is just dog water, they will not carry you, sadly. Ongi, yeah, Ongi. Apparently he fucks up. I haven't gotten to that point. But he fucks up in a way. I love that shit. But this is my rant at watching it for the first time. I mean, boobs, I give her an asset. I think she does have an ass, but I don't remember. But basically. Oh, I'm sorry, Red saying yes, it's in peak. He's rewatching it. I'm watching it for the first time, and yeah, quote unquote, it's not as peak as I remembered. Reeve Stardust. 2K24, basically. What I love about Code Geass is all of it. Basically glorified Pizza Hut ads. I'm not joking. Riv and I can no longer be friends. Yo, wait, when? I didn't know. Did you guys do stuff? Damn. Did you guys go karaokeing without me noticing? Damn. I would have watched. Like, he loves it. As much as I'm first watching, but I'm like, yeah, you know, Studio Clamp did so much. No wonder they're called Clamp. Basically, it's like there's so much gay in both directions. There's women gay, there's men gay, there's, I want to say that one guy that has like purple hair, he feels a bit androgynous, but he feels like such a bottom that he made the fucking Lancelot. Is the Lancelot a mobile? No, not a mobile. A model kit. I have no idea because I haven't seen it. And yeah, pretty much. No, I'm talking about how Geass is made from Clamp. Or yeah, original Pizza Hut sponsored Clamp, basically. And I was like, damn. Yeah. So much baiting. Absolutamente sempre sinto baixo. You are saying that from the experience of Miss Big Boobs. How do you fix the script then? The thing is, Shirley did not have enough time to make me care about her being sort of like, not an asset to Lelouch, but like being a character. Because I just feel like whenever she has a part, she's just there. And even though they tried with like the minimalist flashbacks, it didn't feel like I was hooked enough. From the first season, like first season feels like introductions, bam, then we get Zero and stuff like that and shenanigans, right? Even in season 2, and hello bloody heart, welcome. And then when season 2 rolls around, it just feels even worse in a sense, basically, because now that's not Shirley anymore with the lost memories and shit like that. But I was thinking of the point. Greetings from Germany. Isn't it like 3 or 4 a.m. over there? Please go rest up. Unless you have to stay up. But like the fact that the blonde lady had more of a connection and you had more lore, it was more like even small stills of her being active in Lelouch's life. More so, I'm a night owl. Ah, okay, I had no idea. But thank you for letting me know. But anyway, where was we? Yes. That, the blonde lady of, like, not only of a said thing, but you get the flashback of like the small, like before the big murder and stuff like that, where Lelouch has a stance. Like she's there, but she's also like a part of it in a sense. And also like the tiniest flashbacks where she is involved as being the childhood friend betrothed trope, which I was like, I see. I could get to that situation basically. That's the only reason why I cared about the blonde girl over Shirley. That's why. Hello, Dylan. What is the stream? I'm just having tea and I'm talking about anime. This one is Code Geass because I'm just recently like watching it for the first time. But yeah, welcome aboard. General Geass fan consensus is that season 2 is really awkward and bad at some points, but stick the landing hard. We're in like the middle of season 2, basically. We're almost wrapping up there, but like the consensus is the middle parts are really like difficult. And hello, Alex. Welcome. I like anime, but I like Mario more. Yeah, do you like the Mario movie even more? Because that's not bad either. We can say that they've been clapping other studios' butt cheeks. Well, yes and no, kinda. It depends. I mean, they did Card Captors. They're pretty much a general tease. It's not bad, but it's not good either. If you're not the one that feels like, this is so much teasing. Oh shit, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, we've also watched Toradora. Yeah, I was like, I feel like we like fucking binge watched another anime and I forgot all about it. And I was like, yeah, it was Toradora. The only reason why we watched Toradora was for the GIFs. Basically, finding out where the GIFs are. And I was like, this is the GIF from this episode. We just got to this. We just got to that. and he was like, this was a solid anime on its own. But honestly, I felt like we should have had more. And I'm like, same. Either more or when they're already a couple facing some challenges. Because if he was like at the same time that I was like, I feel like I wanted more. But, like, maybe in OVA episodes. At least in Toradora. Like, it wasn't bad. Altamente 100% baixo. When you're done, I need to send you some ancient Geass memes. Which one? We have seen a parody of a couple of them. Yeah. I'm trying to make him, I don't know if he's done it, but I'm trying to give him a soundbite that he showed me of the Code Geass parody. Which made me laugh, in a sense. But it wasn't the one that he thought of at first, and I'm like, in a sense, out of context it's funny. The soundbite itself, not the context of what happened. Yep. The greatest love story ever told back in the day. In a sense, yeah, I don't remember a lot of the like shoujo love stories in a sense. Because I think at the time the anime that I was watching was not that. And oh my god, do you know what I'm happy? Okay, this is gonna sound off topic, but on the topic of anime. Okay, I will never not keep saying it, but I saw a video. I saw a new channel just for the sole reason of me just humming the lyrics to the original opening song. But I saw a new channel, just a regular new channel, was like, do not forget the name. And I was like as a thumbnail. And I was like, I never forget because I know that shit! Basically, and I think the what was it called? It was like a day ago. They uploaded, but it was on my feed. It was like the manga or the anime that you must never forget, or the tragedy, basically, because it's an indefinite hiatus forever and ever and ever. And it's like, it's not Berserk because we already know, but this is going to be Berserk, but for like, in like the shonen, the shonen style. And I'm like, yeah, I remember, it's dear to my heart. It could have probably been one of the big three, in its own sense. It's D Gray Man. It's always D Gray Man. Oh, Sag. But yeah, I'm like, it's gonna become Berserk at this point, and you know what? I'm okay with it, sadly, and I will never let that go. I love it, and I also say Sag. How hard did you love it? Without the filler episodes, aka without, I think it was 1 or 2 episodes that were like just a whole recap. I watched the entirety of the series twice, all like 200 and so episodes of the original, and then season 2 rolled around, and then I watched the 18 to 20 episodes that season 2 happened. Basically, hollow. What tea is it? It is cinnamon mixed with cloves, mixed with star anise, basically. The little star-shaped cloves. Really fun, really tasty. But yeah, basically, like, it was for me, like, my form of, like, Naruto or One Piece. Not because of how long it was, but because of the theming and how I liked, Gothic era style, like, what was it, like, building structure, like, world building, in a sense. That's the only reason why I gravitated hard towards D Gray Man, basically. Because, yeah, I had Naruto at the time, but I stopped after Jiraiya's death, just because I was like, I can't. Fuck that. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Not for the sole reason that one thinks, but I just think, like, after that, I just, like, dropped the series and, like, did this. Even though Shippuden came out, but I was like, I'm still like this and this. Because I didn't care. And I didn't grow up on One Piece, in the sense. And even though there was like, hey, do you want to see all of this and the filler stuff and how people were hyped? And I'm like, honestly, I'm not a fan of pirates. I'm just gonna say it, I'm just not a fan of pirates. Unless it's like huge yaoi baity pirates. And as much as a lot of people draw fan art for the guys, I'm still not interested. I still just could never get into, like, One Piece, basically, in terms of the big three. Bleach came a lot later because of how the time zones were. I only got sneak peeks of what Bleach was, like, the big three back then. That's why. Its momentum just completely halted once the mangaka became sick. I didn't even know if she ever got to finish the series. I think it is stuck in... The final chapter that I remembered was the final chapter where Alan, small semi-spoilers, but it was the small chapter where Alan was confronting basically the one inside. It was so beautifully made. And that was the most, like, that's the point where I'm like, this is still beautifully made. But it came out 9 months later, and I'm like, oh, just hit me with the it will never be completed, you know? Just hit me with like a final chapter with, like, it's still open-ended and it still has, like, the tiny sign of to be continued, which will never be continued, and that is okay. I'll have that over anything any day. Definitely. It's a screen cap of a fan-translated episode. Oh. Basically, in terms of anime that I watched. And you know what? I'm wondering if I could find like a person for a mixer for a completely different anime. Because I actually want to read the manga for it. But I don't know if I can find the manga for it. I have found the anime on a different like... different site. Because the original is kind of nowhere licensed or nowhere to be seen. For the sole reason of... that I like the premise, sadly. It's like, girl has 2 bodyguards, basically, and she's on an adventure, and she's basically, magi in a sense. Like magicians. Not really, but magic exists in the world. Basically, bodyguard number 1 is only in it for revenge for his dead mom. Bodyguard number 2 is a fucking himbo, and he's just incredible, and he's like, I'm only here for vibes, because he's such a flip a coin, he'll be your enemy, flip a coin again, he'll be your ally kind of bodyguard. And I'm like, but he has so much muscle. Oh man, it almost reminds me of how how right now at the moment semi not of like a D&D campaign, basically. Which is really fun. And eventually I'll get to Dungeon Meshi. That's the only recent anime that I want to get into and binge. Because most of the anime that we got curious about, we binge it together, but some of it I'm like, I should probably binge this one by myself for other reasons, probably. Depends. Oh yeah! What was it called? Reeve got into solo leveling. I'm like, welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the manhwa zone, bitch. You're here for a while, aren't you? I will say, I hated what they did to the anime adaptation of The Reason Why Renala Was at the Duke's castle. God damn it. It's right there in front of them, but they fucked it up so badly. How do you fuck up a romance isekai? How? And you have all the pretty pictures, and it's colored. On top of all that, and it's colored. How did you fuck it up? I haven't seen Who Made Me Princess yet because I haven't read the manhwa. Please know, if they fuck up the anime adaptation of that one, I would fucking riot. The only time my ex tried to get me to watch OP, I fell asleep on the couch. No! Oh! Sad Baisho. Oh. I haven't watched a single episode of One Piece in my entire life. I tried to get into it, that's the thing. But I'm like, this theme? Like this theme about this stuff right here? Oh, that's this anime that I could just rewatch. Oh, this theme right here? I could just watch this anime over here. Oh, this theme right here? I could just watch this anime over here. I was like, it has the momentum of all the other animes that I like. Probably because of its art style, probably because I wasn't raised at the time. Probably a mix of the two. But I just never cared about pirates unless it's hot, gay, ass pirate men. That's it. Hola, Franksy. Cookies, Dorime. I wish I had cookies, but I did not have cookies. In the sense. Basically, I only got tea, and that was it. And I'm like, hopefully, within the paycheck rolls in, I'm gonna like stuff the cabinets with like cookies or something. Excuse me. Oh, pardon. At least anything for myself. One Piece has to never do my liking. Yeah, that, see? Sometimes it could be the art style, sometimes it's not as well. But mainly, I think it was like the overall premise of like Pirate King adventure just never really got to me. More so than, I think in the time I just really gravitated towards stuff that was like European-like in structure and notice almost. Fucking, what was it? Kaito? Yeah, Kaito Hitman Reborn, which was more mafia-centric. But the fact was that still, all the characters had chemistry and it was like almost a coming-of-age, found family, mafia style. That was the one that I also binged hard. And then my third one on my top 3 would be that one, The Gray Man, and then Pandora Hearts. Just because how pretty it is and how it was more like a mystery thriller in a sense of how things were happening and that kind of stuff. Definitely. And I didn't say, but Pandora Hearts was my gateway to finding like yandere style men, basically. Because I was like, damn, so you tell me I get a free house, free accommodations, free resources to just live, and free this in exchange for my entire human being to not go outside or interact with anyone else. It's a red flag, but I'm sold if I'm kept entertained. It's basically that. Basically that was my logic. I was like, this is a red flag, but I'd rather be somewhere very luxurious and kept in a cage than have to fend for myself anymore. Sometimes I want to feel like that. And that was my intro to yandere men. Basically, that was my very first intro to yandere men. I didn't say which guy was it. That was yandere, basically too. Because I was like, okay, here's a normal guy that I obviously like. Here's the yandere, which I obviously like the more. Estaba diciendo sobre mis primeros husbandos en anime. Y estaba hablando sobre anime cuando estoy tomando té caliente. Perdón, no tomate absolutamente 100% bello. Pero sí, es verdad, absolutamente. Eso era como mi primera nota de sabiendo qué tipo de deberes están para los hombres, así mismo como de las mujeres, pero más de los hombres, absolutamente. Sí, absolutamente. Si viene Fish Reveal, revela chavales. ¿Qué son chavales? Pero segundo, no Face Reveal, solo estoy así mismo para que puedan mirar el té y mis manos y todo eso. Absolutamente, siempre sí, todo eso. Absolutamente. I'm a person that likes pirates, but One Piece never really had the vibe of pirates for me. And I'm not watching 1,000+ episodes for the good part. Exacto, 100% va yo. El mismo como yo digo, sí, es 1000 episodios, pero la cosa es que ¿cómo se dice? La tema de One Piece, encima de haciendo piratas y todo eso, la cosa es que nunca se siente casi como piratas, pero se siente más o menos, podría decirlo actualmente, no sé si podría, pero se sentía como un otro tipo de anime actualmente al mismo tiempo. Y dije, actualmente jamás. Pero el protagonista de todo eso es Luffy, y esa es la cosa. Which mecha break would you like to get? Welkin. Give me Welkin. I want to paint the Welkin. Let me paint the fucking Welkin. Recomendación de One Piece. Ah, si quieres a mirar One Piece está bien, pero a mí mismo no voy a ver One Piece tampoco. Sí, tengo otros animes que necesito mirar primero. 100% fashion. Ah, aquí viste, bueno, como cute dress? No, it's just a shirt. I'm wearing a shirt and a corset. It's a corset combo. That's it. I have a skirt underneath, but I'm not gonna do that right now because I don't feel like it. I've done the setup too much to do so. 100% fashion. Ah, okay. I don't know if this is gonna be like a hot take or a small take or something, but I'll say it anyway. I just feel like One Piece to me feels just like, for some people, a better written fairy tale. For the sole reason that your protagonist is Luffy and the goal is to get the One Piece. But it has like a lot of other tropes like found family and stuff like that sprinkled into it. That makes the journey to find the One Piece what attracts people. However, for me, I don't have enough time to get to the good part. And as much as One Piece is milking it, so long as the author is alive, basically, as soon as the author passes away, that's when you know it will end. But as soon as the author did a, like, what was it, another remake anime? Going like, we're gonna do this from the beginning, basically. For One Piece? And making it like, what, condensing 1,000 or so episodes from like the first arc into like 12 or 24? I don't remember much, but I remember the announcement. And they're like, here you go, no filler! Da 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 da! And I'm like, that's nice. I still won't watch it. I don't have the patience for it. Basically, because they're trying to do that. They're trying to do a remake, no filler, first episode's arc of like, what, the 100 or so One Piece stuff. So they're starting from 0 again to rewrite it. And I'm like, it's probably not gonna die until the author starts dying. So I'm like, I'll leave it as it is. And we'll let the people have fun. Basically. That's basically the sense. Let's say you're the bunny from Beastars. Do you like the bear, the wolf, the tiger, or the deer? No! I'ma say it. I'ma peg the deer. I would fucking ride the tiger. I'd be a little spoon to the wolf. And I don't know what I'll do with the bear, but I'll choose the bear over a man any day. Everyone needs a WinRAR of the 1,000 original episodes into 12. Yes. Yes, in terms of One Piece, that's what they're trying to do. And I'm like, that's cool. But I mean, it will capture a new audience, yes, but it'll be fine, it'll be fine. Let the people that enjoy One Piece enjoy One Piece. It was just not my cup of tea. Totalmente siempre siendo yo. Sobre todo de One Piece, para mí mismo se lo deja a las personas a disfrutarlo. Totalmente. A mí, para las razones que dije, arte no me atrae, el sentido de la tema no me atrae, totalmente, más que los episodios y todo eso, no me atrae. Yo pienso que está bien como está, para las personas quien no adora. No longer allowed in Another World already ended. Wait, the season? The season's done? We only got to episode 5. Was it episode 5 or episode 4? I should probably check back with what was it called? With Ayasama. Huma. Sebeshito fashion. Obete fashion. Huma. I'll fix that. Yep. Was it 12 episodes? Because I'm like, I don't remember. But yeah, we were watching that one. I'd also recommend it as a new season for the sole reason that Aya Senpai recommended us all to watch it, basically. Technically, no, she dragged us in going like, hey, you want to watch episode? And I'm like, episode anime? Yeah, let's go. And then we started watching, we're just like, bleh. Oh, facial. Depression Riz. I can't say the word for monetization reasons. Facial. Because apparently during the Fire Emblem stream, I talked a little bit about ASMR, I think. And just saying the word out loud made YouTube like slightly stop the stream, like having it monetized for VOD viewers for like 2 days. And I was like, did I curse too much in that stream? Because I do not remember cursing so much in that stream that I need a timer for my own cursings. But no, it was apparently the other thing. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? Altamente. It is now Voldemort to say it. Altamente siempre siendo baixo. It is now a Voldemort name. Now I can start reading the manga. Let's go! What manga have I been reading aside from the ones that I have recommended? I have my handy dandy phone up here, which you guys cannot see for reasons. But I will take a look. I've been reading a couple of things here and there. First, take that out of the way. We'll do this. I'm gonna see. Okay, so the stuff that I've already been reading, basically. But I had new stuff to read. Which I do not... Okay. So... Okay, there's this one that that we're almost ready for completion, basically. It's almost finished. Almost, kind of. This one was called Seducing the Lady's Lover. It is not a bad manhwa. I like the story premise. It is not the title, basically. It is another shoujo. It's for women. Isekai style reincarnation, if I can recall. So the beginning is that we have a... actually, no, it's actually more of a reincarnation one. Anyway, so we have a shield user, who's a lady that I cannot remember her name at the moment, because I haven't read the entire the rest of like the chapters that are pumping out right now, for the sole reason that I want it to be fully complete so I can binge the rest. Anyway, she's a shield user, and she has PTSD memories of, you know, generating a shield for the entire city. They kind of keep her like a battery. You have a good one, Kazi. Thank you for dropping by as well. And the thing about her is that basically the one that kills her is what was it called? The main, not the main guy basically, but the main guy's like brother. That's like the big reveal why brother-ish basically. That's like the big reveal. And the thing is that the only difference is the color of their eyes, which we thought it was just, oh, she went back in time to stop the guy from killing her, but also not finding out that she has shield powers. Because basically the entire kingdom was like either under attack by monsters or under attack by other people, so the only thing that they had aside from mages was the power of shield magic, which they could have done by making an object to make a dome of like a magical barrier around the city that only detects stuff that is coming, that aren't like, you know, stuff that is passive, like birds, bugs, butterflies, you know, going around. It's so sad because, like, the first chapter, she's not getting over her PTSD because she thinks the butler of the house is the guy that killed her. Basically. And the guy only killed her for the sole reason that he wanted to test out a sword that can pierce shield barriers. Which makes no sense. He's not even what was it called? He's not even an enemy of the country. He's just the authoritarian power. Hello, Drakoi. Welcome. In a sense. Because the butler looks exactly like the murderer, but he's not the murderer. Yeah. Yeah, remember, the butler is a separate guy altogether. He just looks exactly like her murderer, but he's not. At all. Because he doesn't know her. He has no idea what happened in her past life. And that kind of stuff. Because she didn't know that he was a completely different person. And it wasn't magic that was hiding his eye color. He was a completely different person. Which was also pretty cool. But the only reason why she's now a maid in her new life is to try to get away and not use shield powers. Because then she would be an experiment again and the cycle of pain would happen again. Because her murderer only wanted a sword that could pierce the heavens in terms of piercing any barrier magic ever. At the cost of, like, our protagonist's past life family and, like, past life, like, anyone that was near her that was, like, very dear to her. which was how that all happened. Anyway, welcome. YouTube shadow banned me. I don't know what's happening on YouTube's end. I am sorry. I will get to you later. In terms of finding out. But in the sense, someone must love her. Yes. Basically. The romance happens between her and the butler, basically. Cause you know, the thing is that these two characters that have different things that are happening behind the scenes. She's trying to live her own life as a maid in this mansion with the mistress. And the thing is, she doesn't know that she put herself in a different kind of situational pain. Which was she accidentally found out that her lady, the one that she's serving, is trying to expose her father, who is an asshole, of course. Basically, she's trying to expose her father for a lot of under-the-hand stuff that he's been doing. And on top of that, her lady does not date the butler. Because there's a rumor that was circling around the mansion that the lady is single for the sole reason that she's dating the butler. So that's where the title comes into play, where the father, who has no idea that this is happening, that they all are connected in some way or another, goes like, hey, main girl, okay, I'm gonna give you money. I'm gonna give you all this money so you can seduce the butler away from my lady, alright? From my / your lady, okay? Otherwise, you'll get fired. And she's like, wait, what? All this money for this type of blackmail? What the fuck? And basically, she just talks to him about it, in a sense. She's like, I can't really say that much because I don't know if we have spies or anything around us, but this is happening and I'm freaking out because I don't want to get fired right now because I want to save some money so I can live in the countryside. And he's like, I could just pretend to be, I could just pretend to be the stuff. Because the funny part is, the butler does not care about the lady in that way. He doesn't think of her romantically, basically. No. He thinks of her as a sibling, basically. They both think of each other as a sibling relationship. Because they're like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, and we will get out of this shit together, basically. Because the lady actually loves another guy that she can't marry, sadly. Not because of anything else. It's just because of her financial like standing. Because she's higher up than he is, basically. He's not a duke or anything. He's more like an artist, in a sense. So the lady likes the artist. The butler doesn't like the lady at all. So all of the rumor was a rumor. And then our main protagonist is like, okay, we could just pretend we're in love, so that way we could stop the rumors, and I could get my bag, and I can get my money. And he's like, win-win, basically. And then before that, then the big gambling stuff happens because her dad is an underground gambler mafia dealer for some fucking reason. Excuse me, perdón. But I have only gone to like the surface chapters, basically. That's how the title happens. She slowly starts using shield magic. That's the only thing that she does, basically. And the fact is, if she slowly starts using shield magic, only for the better, it still rings alarms because she's like, I know on this day, on this age, on like when I'm like what, 18 or 19 or something, this big event is going to happen and I have to be careful. So she only practices being a shield mage on the down low for the sole reason that she just wants to protect herself out of the fucking sadness that would happen on this very day or something like that. That is what she is worried about, and that's where we are at the moment, is that we're in the climax of, what was it called? We're in the climax of her, like, teaming up with the butler to take down, the guy in charge, basically. The guy in charge is our villain, aka her her past life murderer, because he wants the sword to be completed. And the sword isn't complete, basically. The sword that pierces every shield imaginable. And that is the sole reason where we are. We're at that climax point. Anyway, hello Zelia. Welcome. Incest is Wincest, not this incest. It's no Wincest. Everyone loses. But yeah, she never seduced the butler. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the grabby title. She never really seduced the butler. They just got together. They were like, they have the same goals. They started talking to each other. They work in the same workplace. And she's like, damn, I like him. I like him. And the thing is, as soon as she starts liking him, the fact is that his face slowly, like the art style for his face becomes his own. Like, you could tell the difference between the villain and his face, basically. Not just the eye color, but different like details. Like, you know that they're twins, but two of them are in different lifestyles, because the manga will explain, basically. I can't tell you because of spoilers, of course. But that's as much as I would say on the surface level. I was like, okay, this is a pretty decent story. I like this. I like where it's going. No filler. Just like, it's very consistent. All chapters have been tying stuff together, basically. Altamente. My second manhwa that I have completed, which is a completed one. I don't know if you guys want to read it for yourself, for the sole reason is what was it called? It's kind of like frustrating, but kind of not. Él dice que también en español. Bueno, nada. ¿Es usted un conejo? Sí, absolutamente soy una coneja. Pero bienvenido, 100%, absolutamente. En medio de todo eso estaba haciendo como un grande resumen sobre el manhwa, más o menos, que estoy leyendo al momento. O sea, los unos que estoy leyendo que todavía están en mi mente y todo eso, que no hablé tanto de... O sea, hablé tanto de los otros que estaba todavía leyendo así mismo, pero también estoy mirando unos que están completamente listos. Absolutamente, 100% pasión. He's finally home. Yay, you can now go rest. Huma, 100% pasión. Anyway, what was it called? The Rules of the Rose Mansion, I think it was called. The thing is, it's a horror comedy. You can think of it as like Scary Movie, but in manhwa form. Horror comedy romance, I think. It was like, oh, this is pretty cool. But I kind of didn't like the protagonist that much because I felt frustrated. Just because of the sole reason that I'm gonna slightly spoil it, but the fact is that our protagonist got isekai'd thinking that she was in a romance novel when she was in a horror novel. So basically she thought everything was romantic. But okay, let's use the teacup for an example. This teacup is our protagonist. This entire board here is every horror around the protagonist. And she's like, this is fine. Basically, because nothing affects her. Everything else is affecting everything else. And spoilers, she confronts the fucking evil and goes like, my dude, let me just have a nice fucking man. I do not want to think about my past life. Like, she looks more evil than the other guy, basically. And he's like, damn, okay, fine. I'm just paraphrasing it because I literally skipped most of the episodes because I just did not want it to feel frustrated with her, because she's only ditzy, thinking everything's fine. But the only clue that you get is her sibling, her adopted sibling, that gives you horrified faces. Basically, they're like, you serious? You fucking serious? Like, they look like they want to die. Basically, they look like they want to like die in the most horrible way possible, going like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Like trying to, do you know, what was it? Do I even have a face? I don't think I have a face for it. No way, let me check my faces. Nah. Well, I mean this, but without the sparkle, basically. Wait. That's the wrong face. Okay. Wait. It's just that my fucking, what was it called? My fucking facial expressions are tied right now. But it's basically like this. It's like, girl, fucking run away. Automatically my show, like, fucking run, get out of here. Bye show. Everyone tells her to run away, but she's like, I'm happy. And we're just like, she's dead, and she's not dead because basically all of the horror magic around her doesn't affect her. Basically, the final boss was just like, damn girl, fucking hell. And he just fucking leaves, and everything gets resolved because he's like, you're no fun. I tried so hard. God dang it, I need a new job. This is my famous last words. Oh, entendí. Lo del isekai, el último. Que fui del héroe de el escudo. Ah, absolutamente. Lamentablemente no puedo recuperar el tiempo que perdí viendo la segunda temporada. La segunda temporada era terrible del uno del escudo. Ah, puta madre, altamente. A mí me gustaba la primera época también, 100% pollo. Hydration check. We're getting the water then. Hello, Nefi. Buenas, ¿cómo come? Vaya. Momento de agua y momento de té. I'm probably gonna go to the bathroom by the end of the stream. No hay nada ahí adentro tampoco. Yeah, it's all empty. That's how you know that 2 cups of tea makes the entire stream. Altamente 100% pollo. Qué bonito pollo, altamente. Pero sí, altamente. Sobre el... ¿Cómo se dice? La parodia que estaban... Era casi medio parodia porque realmente sí era horrorífico. Altamente 100% pollo el manhwa que estaba leyendo. Y pensé que se llamaba Las reglas de la mansión de las rosas. Altamente. The first season is good. The second season tries to imitate the first. And it's more boring. Paisho. That's the sad part. Is when the first season is so good that the second season is not good. It's so sad. Among Us collab stream? Among Us. I don't know, Paisho. I have no idea, Paisho. Oh yeah, Saturday stream, I might be a tiny bit late and it might be a tiny bit short, depending on how it is. Oh yeah, and I had to abbreviate the stream, like the name of the stream. Yeah, if it's matching, just notice. It's just a little bit matching. Just a tiny bit. Excuse me. Pardon. Anyway. For some people that don't know, I used to play this game with like a lot of friends. I'm probably gonna do it solo again just to see how it like, you know, it plays. Like you can play it solo, but it's a lot better with friends. Basically, what was it? SRBT. Yeah, SRBT. There we go. That was the acronym. It's basically for Super Raft Boat Together. It's a game that's like a mixture of Raft and what was it called? The Binding of Isaac. And a lot of bullet hell, basically. A lot of bullet hell. So I play that game every once in a while. And I saw that there might have been a new update or something, and I actually wanted to do that for Saturday's stream. Maybe it could be like a small mini stream because I got invited to somewhere on Saturday. And I don't know if I would come back or something from that because I was like, oh, I got invited for something completely out of nowhere. I was like, damn, that's very cool. So yeah, and I didn't know if anyone else wanted to know about the game because the original game Super Raft Boat basically is free. Like the very first game is free, but I will say the first game is very slow. I'm back. Plans to go out tonight were canceled. No! What happened to the plans? Altamente 100% paisho. ¿Qué pasó con los planes? Paisho. But yeah, that's the... And also the music is really fun. Like, fun to listen to as well. Super duper 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 fun. The music for Super Raft Boat Together, which I still haven't bought yet. I really want to buy it soon. Cause I'm like, that could be fun for like my battle OST as well. Whenever I play Elden Ring. So yeah, that's basically part of what was it called? A part of the plans that were happening. Vinz is making friends. No, okay, so here's the thing. I've known some of these people before because I have lurked on their streams before without thinking about it. I was basically a professional lurker to a lot of people's streams before we even interacted as well. So I was like, oh, I see this person. I like their model. I like their style of content. I sit and watch stream, or I sit and listen to stream while I'm working on stuff. Yeah. I don't know if you guys would want me to do like a Zatsu. Where, and I don't know if my, what was it called? If my stuff is working, but I will show you guys the huge like fast process that I do making short videos. Altamente. Te quiero mucho, ni. Altamente, I love you too, ni. Altamente, que tengas un buen tiempo. Altamente 100% cuando estás haciendo muchísimos streams. Altamente, y yo digo, qué bonito. Altamente, yo estoy bien, 100% Baisho, altamente. ¿Cómo estás? Tú también, sí. Estaba tomando té, haciendo un stream más o menos Zatsu con té, 100% altamente. Hablando de puta... mayoría de todo este stream es hablando de anime y manga, sí. 100%. ¡Baisho! Estoy bien, espero que estás bien y te pasas muy bien. Eso, entretenido. Gracias, thank you. Anime favorito. No sé. O sea, tengo muchos favoritos, esa es la cosa. No solo tengo uno. That's so difficult. I'm like, when someone say, what's my favorite anime? And I'm like... it's hard. I don't want to put it as my favorite because there's so many that are so like dear to me. Either nostalgia or just very good writing. Menciona 3 que te gustan mucho. Está bien, más o menos 3. Los 3 que dije anteriormente. ¿Cómo era? Pandora Hearts, The Gray Man y... Gaeto Hitman Reborn, sí. There, I'll just name those 3 since I've mentioned them, since I talked about them. They are some of my favorites. 100% Baisho. Gaeto auto. Genial. Baisho. Sí, Baisho. O sea, hay muchos, pero muchos casi son casi al mismo tiempo son nostálgicos también. Professional lurker, they have a term for that. It's called stalking. No! Professional lurker is different from stalking for the sole reason that you go on their stream and you just sit and listen and that is it. No need for interaction unless you want to interact with them later. But yeah, that was me. Altamente 100% Baisho. Solo pasaba solo, es un gusto que estés bien y divertido. Te quiero mucho, te quiero mucho, ni está bien, no te preocupes. Altamente, que tengas un buen tiempo también. Altamente, no lo digo mucho, pero también ando de tus streams ahí al lado en Twitch por si en caso. Altamente. Pero también está por si en caso. Sí, Baisho. I read so many harem manga and reincarnation manga. Okay, so here's the thing. I will probably rank this. Nos vemos pronto. Yeah, Baisho. Anyway, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the thing. I have not had a lot of reverse harem manga or manhwa for myself, which is also very sad. Because sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say it. I don't care about male lead syndrome or like second male lead syndrome. I want one where all the guys, like, you know, I want the ending where all the guys approve. That's all I'm saying. And there's very, very few stories that do that for me, and I'm like, I just want them all. That's it. Hello, Safer. Welcome. Kahit Hitman Reborn is amazing. It's so like the system that they give out is so interesting in terms of like how it goes basically, and the whole idea of like mafia as well, like the whole idea of the mafia system that they created. It's like, it's so interesting that it was like super enjoyable at the time, like where it felt like it was like the silly one-off episodes where you didn't have to worry about anything, and then it goes into, from the first season to the next, it goes into like heavy story mode. Is actually pretty cool. Which that is what I enjoyed the most about Kaeto Hitman Reborn, in terms of it, at the time. In a sense, yeah. And I just like the idea. It's just a simple, like, the designs and like everyone in suits and that kind of stuff, and the stakes, how high they were at the time, of course, like, and how they could incorporate all the characters within each other, because it's still like a large cast, basically, but they did it in a way where even I can remember the girl, basically. Not the love interest, but the girl that fights alongside of the mafia, the one that is beholder and successor of like one of your mini mini bosses, right? Because she has the whole thing of phantom organs. Like, you know how I remember a certain anime if I remember one of the women. That's all I'm gonna say. That's a mid quote. Just describe stalking. No. No. Stalking would practically be if I have to like know every single bit about them. That's not what I do. If someone has their post of like, hey, I'm just gonna live stream, and I'm just like, oh hey, they're live streaming a game that I've already played, I wonder what their point of view is, and that's it. Or hey, they're just doing like a Zatsudan, they're just probably chatting about stuff, this is a free podcast, I'm just gonna jump in, and that is it. Interaction would be another step forward, of course. That's reaching out. But that's all later. Imagine being stalked by Vin. Not sure if I would be flattered or scared. I don't know what I would stalk you for. I would be real, chat. I have no idea. Unless you make good art. But I'm just gonna keep like liking posts on Twitter. Now that Twitter likes are private, I'm like, oh, this is nice art. Like, up. This is nice art, like up. This is nice art, like up. Pretty much, absolutamente 100% mayo. Of course, like artists is more like, I want this. I don't really retweet stuff for the sole reason that I'm just like, I don't know if I could or not, and I'm like, I don't know if people will enjoy it or not. So mainly, I think everyone's front page is filtered right now with a lot of like Fire Emblem, because I have seen the new Resplendent hero, Dimitri, and I'm like, cover up them toes, slut. I'm like, your feet are exposed. No. Basically, I can't believe Dimitri broke the fucking website. He broke the Fate Pass website, and I was so proud. I was like, look at the baby boy. He fucking broke the website. I'm going feral. In fact, KHR has a large cast of characters. Most of all I love is the first episodes when you meet most of them one by one. Exactly. Like, it feels like one-off episodes, but you meet every single character that is like vital, basically, in terms of that. I do not care for the other two girls, basically, the ones that kind of didn't do anything at all. You know, those, I can't really remember them. That's how bad it was. I'm just gonna say that. I know one had more character than the other, of course, but like, still. I'm just like, yeah. But you know what's even worse or sadder? It's not just that, but they were trying to do a revival. I think... Alright. I think... In terms of, like, Kaeto, Hitman Reborn, I think the ending was fine. As it was. I'm not gonna lie. I think the ending was fine as it was, and it didn't need a revival. As a test to its time, it closed up very neatly, like almost everything except for like the whole like opening up for a new adventure of the Mafia. But I was like, honestly, in that point in time where I was, and also where the anime was, I felt like it was a nice closed book. But that was just me. Anyway, are they even making an anime show about VTubers? Yeah, there were 2 actually. 2 anime shows that I remember right now, at the moment. One of them was not good at all, sadly, and the second one is actually, it actually felt like you were watching a an anime about a VTuber and what a VTuber goes through. I feel like sometimes because I'm at work or driving and to and from work. Yeah. Sometimes I'm exactly the same way, but in terms of like watching someone stream, it depends. I can't do it during work hours, of course, but as soon as I get home, I would probably put them in the background so I could listen to, either if I have games up or if I have like other stuff up. Like I was like, oh, I should probably listen to my own voice in terms of, what was it called? In terms of what I need to do. Yeah. And yeah, that is what has been happening, basically. Wait, where was I trailing off to? I have no idea. Like you. Oh, right, in terms of lurking. Because my fucking editing, either style or method is just so fucking all over the place. One day, I'm like, I want to do the whole 16 by, what was it, 16 by 9 full screen? You know, like how you have it all in your, like, screen? Kind of like regular YouTube videos. And then some days I'm like, oh, I have to make it short. I don't want to do the... No, that was the 9 by 16, right? I can't remember. I have to do it in TikTok dimensions. Why? And then other times I want to make GIFs. I literally made an account on the GIF website or something like that, just to put myself out there. I was like, oh, a lot of VTubers are doing that if they like put out their name and then they use it on Twitter to make their own GIFs for themselves, and I'm like, I should probably do that. But I think it was more suspicious that on the same day that I made the account and everything, they were like, oh, you're trying to put GIFs on our like global thingy. We're not gonna let you do that. And I'm like, no, I want to be recognized. Basically, it's the tenor keyboard that people use on Discord and Twitter. What's your tea made out of? Cinnamon, cloves, star, and ice, basically. Very soothing, relaxing tea. I had 2 cups full of it. It has like a kick to it as well. And now since I don't have any more, I would gladly end stream. But first, let me get some water. Blech, the cinnamon hits the wrong back of the throat. But anyway, what was it? Yeah, when someone said about making an anime of VTubers, one was great. That was made by an entire team, of course, and they got all the permissions. One was not great, and it came out first. It was heavily outdated. It was made by a VTuber, technically. But it was heavily outdated, and the writing was not good, sadly. And it failed because it was trying to make the characters in that anime actual VTubers. and debut the actual VTubers, which was an entire group. But the thing is that it was not really good. I'm talking about the Kizuna Eye one. I tried to not say the name, just for the sole reason, aside from NFTs. But yeah, yeah, that's all that anyone could remember. It's like, yeah, all of this stuff. It's like it's outdated. It's not even like a test to the time, basically, or not even a test to the time. It feels like it was It feels like if they would have put it around the peak of the pandemonium, Pandora's box, and boxer briefs, yes. If they put that anime out by then, yes, it would have been fine for that time. Except kill the part where they had NFTs, of course. Yeah. Let them scrub that off. Let them delete that entire scene. That was a fucking waste of time. Anyway. But yeah, the rest of it, like how to deal with stuff and that kind of stuff, they tried their hardest, but it failed. And also trying to make the new characters the quote-unquote successor to Kisuna, an actual VTuber, but the group disbanded, and I think they shut down and liquefied the assets of the models, which was also very sad, because they could have just given out the free models to the content creators that debuted as those characters and let them be their own like person, aside from, what was it called, the successor, and like them actually having their own name basically, and make what they want of the model. Yeah, it was super sad to know about that. But yeah, the second one is the one of the legend one. Yeah, that one did its homework. Basically, it doesn't feel outdated. It feels and it doesn't feel like it talks down or anything on you. It's just good. It's just good anime style entertainment in the form of how a VTuber progresses to being a VTuber. In a sense, or how what was it called? Like a VTuber skyrockets, mostly to what was it called? To like not stardom, but close to it, to almost being viral and that kind of stuff. Yeah. And then I think the last one for me was it's not VTubing. It's not really VTubing, but it's content creation, and that is Oshinoko. And technically it fits under the umbrella, but that one is more like bigger in terms of it hits the content creation community. It hits on people that do IRL live streaming or IRL content, actors, idols, like actual idling, etc. I think that one hits the mark in terms of what people have seen, heard, all of that, basically. Which isn't that bad. Aside from the murder mystery plot, what it gives you in like information of like what was it called? Of the like the stuff that's in terms of like a content creator in general is a lot, basically. It's like it's a lot to take in. Some of the things you do not want to hear, but you know you would have to hear it eventually. For some people, and it is like a slap in the face, and it's from the same creator that did what was it called? Kaguya. Yeah, Kaguya-sama, Love is War. It's such a big contrast. But yeah, I was gonna say, guys, I might have to go pee, but also I think that would probably be the end of the stream, just for the reason of I'm probably gonna go pee, and then I'm probably gonna take off the detachable sleeves for the sole reason that I'm gonna clean up the mat again, because some spills happen. And I'm like, alright, clean up the mat, clean the teacup and the teapot, and then go on my merry way. But yeah, I think I did a good amount of rambling and Zatsu's, because I think it was fun. I think it was genuinely a fun stream. In terms of everything and everything that happened. Yeah. I mean, do you think I'll ever have an idol arc? I'll have to have like an idol outfit, but we won't have an idol outfit this year. Or next year, because next year I want to run for the gothic outfit. I really want to put in my money for a gothic outfit. Yeah. I want to do the gothic outfit first before the idol outfit, and then I'll call them idol meetings. Yeah. And then I'll call them idol meetings. Hello PC, welcome. Perdón, fue casi al final del directo donde share Vin with friends. Let's get her an idol outfit. No! Technically my original outfit was almost idol-like, but it wasn't really idol-like. Yeah. It was almost idol-like, but it wasn't. Yeah, because it was just like a maid outfit for some people. It wasn't really that much of a maid outfit. But yeah. Anyway, let me first get the light. Oh, my OLED light is a bit hot. Yeah, automatically. Then I can detach my sleeves because I don't need them anymore. You just drag it out for 1 more minute. 2 more minutes. Maybe 2 more minutes. And then I can put like my keyboard up to the side. Now I'm gonna keep it on here on my drawer since I need to clean that up. I'll get an alcohol swab and stuff. We're gonna turn Vinz into an emo? Oh, well, no! I had my phase. I had my emo phase. It's more like a gothic phase. Siempre siento baixo. Bye, Vincho, gracias por el stream. Yo igual voy a tomarme un tecito. Pero de manzanilla. Que tenga un buen té. Actualmente té de manzanilla. Siempre siento baixo. I've always wanted my own gothic outfit. Yeah. I've always wanted my own vintage gothic outfit. Actualmente siempre siento baixo. Will I do the picture? I have no idea. Hello, Gadian PC. Bueno, perdón, es que estamos terminando el stream solo porque quiero ir al baño. Tomé mucho té y agua. You guys want a picture? I don't know if I could. You know what? I'll do it. Automáticamente. Llegué tarde, no mames. Nah, no te preocupes, automáticamente. Jamás. Los bots a la vez están en YouTube por si en caso. Automáticamente siempre siento falla. Yeah. Automáticamente. Okay, I will do. What's it called? I'll do a picture, but right after I get done. Yeah. Hello, Safer. Welcome to the Vin Garden. Thank you for the subscribe. Yeah, I keep forgetting, like, comment, and subscribe. So, what was it? So Vin can get probably for 2.5. Yeah. Automáticamente. I like small milestones. Automáticamente. Yeah. Automáticamente. Baixo. Pero sí, otro baixo. Siempre siento baixo. Automáticamente baixo. Okay, so yeah, I'll do pics right. You know what? You'll have a pic tomorrow. No, not even tomorrow. Just give me like about 10 minutes. Automáticamente. Solo dame como 10 minutos para poner el foto. Automáticamente. Yeah. Baixo.